we're going to be doing today, guys, is we're going to be forging. Hunting season is around the corner. Still looks green, but hunting season's only about a month and a half away. So we're going to start. I'm going to forge a knife each, my brother and myself, just so we've got a hunting knife for the hunting season. Not that we don't have the ones from last year, but hey, get this thing going, shall we? That was in my face. Okay. Ah, I've got dust in my eyes. There we are. Our forge should be setting ablaze. Yeah, that will catch quite quickly. It's going into the forge. It's not at temperature yet, but may as well just put it in there so it starts heating up. So we've got ourselves to flat billets. Now all we got to do is we got to start swinging the hammer, as it were. Start shaping our blades, start getting them to what we want. The problems with this forge is having a wood forge like this, you end up with a lot of smoke. Go for it, go for it, go for it. What I'm going for a drop point skinner, so that it's going to have a look like that, and then like that, and then like that, and then have the handle, presumably. See my shape already starting to form.
That's it.
Out your way.
Start drawing it out. A little bit more.
You just grab your blade so I can pack mine out. Or maybe I can leave yours in there and take mine out. Not lift it. Ah, fuck it.
Sorry, bud. Why am I saying sorry for you?
No, you're the one that put the hot thing on my finger.
What?
Your shaft. You put it on my finger.
No, you put stuff on the log. You did it yourself, your own hand.
Yes, it is my own hand that you just burnt. You put your hot steel. Look, there and there.
Oh, I should have branded you better, man.
Alright, ladies and gents, this is where the cookie crumbles. Alright, let's just get it to its shape and then we'll have a look at it again. So guys, there we have my profile of what I'm wanting. My hunting knife this year, as you can see, it fits nicely in my hand. That piece from there to there is going to be sharp, and the rest of it is not going to be sharp. So my brother's one, he's just finishing cutting it apart now. Alright, so these are the two profiles cut out. They actually look really, really nice. My brother's one isn't too bad either. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get to grinding. So I'm going to cut out most of this footage because at the end of the day, grinding does take a very, very long time, and I'm not going to film it all. Alright guys, we have only worked on this knife for about 3 hours. We're going to go ahead and put it in the forge, and I am going to heat treat it. Yasty daisy, that is hot. While it's heating up, let's just go get a thing of oil. That should be up to temperature, or almost up to temperature. Oh, that is hot. That is seriously, seriously hot. And boys and girls, here goes for the quench. And I have successfully quenched. Moment of truth. Is it straight? It is beautifully straight. I'm just going to wash it off quickly. Just kind of get some of the heat off it because it's still very hot. Now we could carry on and do the handle today, but I'm not going to do it today. I'll do it tomorrow. Very happy with how that's turned out. The ultimate test is to see if it doesn't like to sharpen, because then you know you've got it right. If it skates over it like it's glass. We are hard, ladies and gents. Drilled my holes in my tang. Now I've just got to go ahead and sort of cut them out. Unfortunately, this thing is in quite a dark area in the workshop, but you can see what we can do. Just put your knife down.
Roughly the same shape.
So we've taken some electrical cable. We've cut little pieces like this. Just stripping out the copper from inside. Then voila. Then I'm busy packing those in there until it's tight. And the reason I'm doing that is we're going to trim them to about the right length. Then we'll put epoxy on the inside, and then we'll just knock it with a hammer a few times. We'll knock it with a hammer a few times just to get these really nice and tight. And then that it won't go anywhere. I'm just going to cut off all of those in one go. Okay. We're going to do the same on the other side. Alright. Now what we should have is we should have a nice pin. See, that's what it will look like, and that will be on there. What we're going to do now, we're just going to take this out. Let's get some resin going. Okay. All we got to do is just mix them together. To create our sticky mess. Okay. Now I just got to apply them to the scales. Now we got to stick these wires through. Okay, just go knock this thing in a little bit. Topple it off. It's going to be a very interesting pin. Okay, well that will hold that. Okay, so last night we put these scales on, and unfortunately my GoPro wasn't really working for most of it, so The GoPro took a little bit long to charge this morning, so what I did was I went ahead and did this side so long. That is what I'm going for on both sides. We're going to go ahead and do that with this side too. You can see it's a lot thinner, so let's get to that. That is my finished product. It fits my hand nicely. You can see the stain from the wood. Pretty much what I'm doing now is I'm just cleaning it up, the handle, with some water paper and some very fine grit. So 1000 grit. So that should get it nice and smooth. And then I'll wait for the wood to dry. See that purple? It actually dyes your fingers and everything. It's why it's called a blue gum. Okay, what I'm going to do, looks pretty plain. I'm going to just put it in here. I'm just going to take a little bit of a cloth. Wipe off any excess. There we are. That should be that. Should be sealed now. At that. She's finished. That's what she looks like. And that is her done. I am done with this knife. That will be my next season's hunting knife. It's nice and heavy, nice, it won't break, and yeah, solid. And there she is. She's finished.